What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ame'rie, and this is Cooking for Beginners with Meals by Maya, a 30-day series where I teach you everything you need to know to be the best cook ever in 2026. And today's episode 3, we're covering how to chop, slice, dice, and mince. So let's get into it. In this video, we are going to cover how to cut ingredients safely, how to hold a knife, what each cut means, when to use each cut, and then right at the end, I'm going to give you my little hacks for cutting when you're feeling a little bit lazy, okay? Now, nobody told me how to cut when I was learning how to cook, so I'm going to be your kitchen sister today, and we're really going to get into how to properly use a knife, okay? Now, first, we have to cover the safety basics, okay? I don't want you guys to be losing fingers this year. One of the basics is how to hold a knife properly. When you're holding a knife, you want to have your thumb and your finger pinching on the blade, and you want to grip the handle, not the back of the knife. For your other hand that should be free at this point, you want to have a claw grip with the non-cutting hand. This claw grip is going to help you not nick any of your fingers as you're chopping. Another safety basic, if you feel like your cutting board is sliding, placing a paper towel under the cutting boards will stop all of that sliding, and it will stop any accidents from happening. Now, the last and most crucial safety basic is a sharp knife equals a safe knife. Yes, sharp can be scary. You can poke someone. But if you're using a very dull knife to chop, slice, dice, whatever you're doing, it is going to be really hard, which can add to more struggle as you're chopping and can lead to more accidents. So try to have a sharp knife while you're doing these things. Now that we know our safety basics, let's get into the 4 cuts. So first we have the chop. That's going to be your everyday cut. This is the cut that you'll probably use the most. Next, we have slice. This is going to be thin, long pieces. A lot of people use this type of cut when they're going to be sauteing, doing some type of stir fry, or if you're just looking for a faster cook, slicing is going to get you there. Then we have dice. Dicing usually comes in uniform squares. You'll want to utilize dicing for things like potatoes or any meal where you're trying to make your ingredients look very nice and put together and even. The last one is mince. You'll mostly be mincing things like garlic or herbs. Dicing is good for things when you're looking to distribute some of that flavor. We've got our safety basics and our 4 cuts. Now let's get into when to use each cut. When I'm short on time, chopping is the way to go. It's the everyday cut and it's the fastest. You can also use chopping for things like soups or stews. Now for slicing, this is going to be for when you're looking for a faster cook. Slicing is good for things like tomatoes, bread, and pre-cooked meat. You'll want to use the dicing technique for even cooking, ingredients for omelets, or ingredients for a salad. Lastly, mincing comes in handy when you're preparing your flavor boosters. Now let's get into some hacks. If you're really not feeling like learning how to cut, or if you do know how to cut and you just are a little lazy that one night, that's okay. There's so many hacks you can use. One of my personal favorites is an electric chopper. 1, it saves time. 2, it's beginner friendly. 3, it's good if you're in a kitchen with small space. I live in a studio, so it's a little small for me. It's a little snug. This electric chopper is small and doesn't take up a lot of room in my kitchen. I actually got this electric chopper from Amazon. I will drop the link down below if you're interested in getting you one. Next is these Japanese kitchen scissors. These are so sharp and smooth. It's fast and it's great for a lazy day of cooking. Next, you can use a handheld slicer. If you're using this tool to slice, please use the guard so you don't slice your fingers. And if you really don't feel like buying any of those things or learning how to chop, just buy it in the jar. No one will know. Now you've got your basics, your 4 cuts, how to utilize those 4 cuts, and you have some hacks for when you're feeling lazy. Now all you need to know is what to avoid when you're cutting. A lot of beginners will struggle with their knife. Letting the knife slip is one of the biggest mistakes and leads to the most accidents. The key here is go slow. It's not a race, you're just cooking. Please, please, please don't use a dull knife. Find you a knife sharpener, they're very cheap. buy some new knives here and there. Dull knives are a no-no. All right, guys, now that you know how to chop, slice, dice, and mince safely, now it's time to get into the real deal. And the next step is learning how to actually put something together in a pan. In the next video, I'm breaking down when to use different oils so you can stop burning your food and start cooking with confidence. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye.